Alright, so we are far past the point where I am totally blind for Half-Life 2. I had started it a couple times and played maybe the first hour. But we're into the second hour now, and I have no idea what's ahead of me. Okay. Hello. I thought those dudes are just around.
We made it just in time. We've got to clear out of here before we're discovered.
Alright, what's this?
Here, take a look at this. This here's the dam. It's just up ahead.
Okay.
Eli's hideout is here, a stone's throw from the apron and nestled in the old hydro plant. But getting there,
This is them showing off light physics, right?
Good news is, the Vortigaunt's working his magic on your airboat, so you'll have a little more firepower going forward.
Hey Wilson, what's grooving?
Finishing up now. Go on out.
Airboat upgrade. I didn't even know there was an airboat in this game. It seems like that's a pretty big deal. Oh, you're casting spells on it? The +1 airboat?
That gun came off one of the same hunter choppers that you're up against.
I guess he was welding it.
Bring a little iron into a firefight.
Not like casting a magic alien spell.
Should be able to tear on through to Eli's place.
Okay. Roger, roger. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Thanks. The Freeman will accept this weapon or suffer greatly on the road ahead. Got it.
Give 'em hell, Doc.
So they want me to turn around then, right? It's fun to have a gun. Oh yeah, turning's wonky. Alright, I'll get used to it at some point. Maybe I am supposed to go further in here. Okay, they lifted up the thing after I got to try out my gun enough. That's cool. Yeah, it's like the steering is backwards. It's weird, but I think it only feels backwards if I turn too much, if that makes sense. Sucks to be you, helicopter. Don't fuck with the Freeman. And more music. Hey, welcome back, sir. It's a dick move, guys. Should have seen that coming. Pick up that can. Bite me. Oops. That's cool. That was pretty sweet, I gotta admit. Oh, I have infinite ammo, but it takes a while to regenerate, so I can't just hold the button down. This is a cool sequence. Turned around at the worst possible moment, I know, right? Joyful. In this weird post-Black Mesa dystopia, is it possible to feel joy? This is a pretty cool part. Don't be a dick. Take me out of my airboat, man. That is supremely rude. They're telling me don't go that way. The airboat's really interesting because, like, when you're nailing everything on the first try, it feels really good, but, like, when you miss something and get stuck and have to turn around, it's super janky. It's that Uncharted problem, right? Where they want to make it feel hard, but not too hard, because if you have to repeat content, it doesn't feel as fun. But when it works really well. Hey, head crab guys. That's cool. Yeah, I guess if the content is significant, if the content is interesting, if it's not like, I'm not so interested in epilogue type stuff, depending on the relationship of the epilogue to the total length of the game, if that makes sense. But I know that's really hard to gauge, unfortunately. So if it wasn't for all of the lab stuff in the pacifist ending of Undertale, I wouldn't have wanted to do the pacifist stuff on stream, for example. As soon as you get to the lab, then it becomes a game again, but up to that I think it kind of spoils the effect of the normal mode ending before that point. Arguably, it spoils the effect of the normal mode ending even with the lab stuff and the Azrael stuff, but... Guessing I'm not allowed to destroy those. It's definitely an area where I'm meant to come because there was loot here, and they wouldn't put loot here if I wasn't supposed to come here at some point. Doesn't appear to be anywhere else I can go here. Maybe I can climb up this thing? No? There's like loot in there, but that's it. Sub-block a different ending. There you go. So I don't think that was progress. I guess we'll see. Try going up here and hanging a left. I really need more health. Getting wrecked by those missiles, unfortunately. It's more like the direction they want us to go. Those tires suggest otherwise. I guess the fact that I came up here triggered more guys to spawn. Maybe this is meant to draw my attention over this way. Get me to loop around there. That's cool. The Undertale epilogue stuff is cute and good. Yeah, I guess I would have preferred that all that stuff happened before the Asgore Flowey confrontation, because that stuff just feels like the right way for the story to end, and it's zonky continuing after that point. It's not that, you know, that sort of stuff isn't interesting and it's not worth thinking about once the game's over, like, hey, maybe all these good things will happen to the characters, but something to be said for picking the right time to end the story rather than lingering, you know? That looks like that's maybe progress? Maybe I'm supposed to abandon the airboat here, as much as that is a bummer. Suddenly I don't think this is the intended way forward. Alright, I'll let myself die here. I see, that makes sense, prob. Yeah, if it had more modes for you to accelerate through that content. Oh, I think I got to progress. It just put me back up here with the airboat after I walked up. Oh wait, no, never mind. I thought that's what happened. That would have been funny if that is what happened. Okay, so I think I need to get in there, but I don't know how to get the airboat up there. That's my problem. Maybe I can... Oh, there's a little leapy... Okay, I see now. So I need to find a way to get inside there so I can launch off that ramp. How would I do that? I think I have to dismount temporarily to move something and then I can do it? No? Oh, okay. Here we go. Found it. First try. Yeah, the Alpha's date felt kind of out of place too. I think that could have worked as something that you do before going to the last zone. It would extend the primary playthrough a little bit, but it wouldn't be that bad. How do I get back there? Does someone see a way to get into the back here? This can't fit through that, can it? There's no way. Oh shit, okay. Man, they probably could have made that a little bit bigger. That's a cool thing to have to do to progress, but I really thought that I was way wider than that. I guess this is a problem I have in most vehicles. I always assume I take up more space than I really do. Thanks. I guess the airboat's really tiny. Don't crash. It does that Windows loading thing on the cursor occasionally, freaks me out. Oh yeah? Okay. Gotcha. It's a lot of explosive barrels. You tried being less of a dick. Elevator Larry. It's not really a ramp, is it? Not enough of a ramp, apparently. I think you hit clip the moment you see it occur, and then it loops back the last 30 seconds, so you have to hit it pretty fast. You can make it a highlight, though. I thought maybe I could kill it. It definitely takes damage from my bullets, right? The fact that it gets on fire from multiple bullet hits seems to suggest that it's a defeatable enemy, but maybe not. That's where I'm coming from on that, though. Let's see if I can get some health packs here. I am hurting for it. Dude, I haven't seen any health packs. Not for a while. Some armor, at least. Assuming that Half-Life 3 is going to do regenerating health, that seems like something that Valve would get behind. Because here they have to, really carefully design every section of level with ways to refill your health in case you end up at an autosave with no resources like we just did. It's a little zonky. Run over it, crate, and an auto picks it up. Oh, okay. That's cool. Thank you. That's sci-fi gun noise. The helicopter mix. Is it not behind that? Oh, I thought it was. Shit. Nope, it totally was. Crates are their biggest seller. Get your gun skins for sure. That is a lot of mines. They did not skimp on their mine budget, I'll tell you what. Somebody was like, hey, City 17 needs more mines. Can you approve this grant? And Dr. Dystopia was like, yeah, I'm all about more mines for City 17. That sounds delightful. Not a stingy spender. This isn't a time for austerity. Die here in a second. It's okay, we'll try it again. Yeah. I think that I'm having trouble telling when my shots are hitting him from very far away. This is my stalker problem, right? So since I don't know whether I'm actually landing shots or not, I'm putting myself at risk when I'm probably not actually doing any damage. So I should likely change my approach in some way. Maybe wait, just evade until I have him on his side and then shoot him, because I'm pretty sure I can hit him when he's right in front of me like that. I'd also probably be having an easier time if I started this stage at full resources instead of using all the refill resources to catch up to full. Yeah, greater volume of mines and the volume of the helicopter, I know, right? Because I can't point the gun straight up. Which makes sense. Nope. Like the gun is way more dangerous to me than his mines. T. It's definitely high on the list of my favorite helicopter boss battles. Should have shot it where it was going to be. What? No, this is a cool fight. challenging. It's neat because I feel like Half-Life isn't really a game that does boss fights in the traditional sense, and this is a pretty traditional boss fight. Took me a few rounds to figure that out. Revenge! I guess the thing's been chasing me for a while, hasn't it? Just got an achievement called Revenge for beating it. Don't mess with, Gordon several times. Didn't count on me having time travel powers whenever you killed me, right? This room being filled with med packs. Oh, there's a ladder I have to climb and a switch I have to press? You're trying to avoid the boss fight. Ah, yeah. Something about the size of this area kind of tipped me off that I was intended to fight the thing and not avoid it. It felt like an arena. Just missing the fog door on the way in. Alright, well I have ladder blindness, so we'll see if I can find this. I know, right? It's interesting just fact of gaming that's not often acknowledged outside of a couple games. What cost tends to round up? Alright, I give up. Where is the ladder that I'm supposed to go to? I don't see shit in this zone. It's gotta be one of these buildings to raise the thing, right? So it's probably over here somewhere. Gate with the light. Yeah, as soon as we have to go to progress. There's a thing here I can try shooting. There's a thing up there. There's a... Oh, is that it? Oh wow, yeah, it blends in directly into the gate behind it. Yeah, no, I couldn't see that at all. Cool. Yeah. I assumed that was the gate that I had to go through, but I thought I'd have to climb into a building or something. So my attention was definitely drawn there, but... It looks like Cyrillic, yeah. Alright, let's backtrack in. Brewski's getting his revenge for dying to poison damage in Dark Souls. Did I jump on the thing to get up there? That's kind of cool. This definitely has that, this is where you're supposed to go, but it kind of feels like it's not. Vortigaunt. Can you not make that sound when I'm hanging out? Yo.
We remember the free man. We are coterminous.
Cool.
There is no distance between us. No false veils of time or space may intervene.
I like his accent. Unexpected.
But we will persevere.
Thanks for the loot,
We
dude.
see you still in Black Mesa. Clearly we see you in the Nayland's chamber. We
Interesting.
bear witness to the bright eternity of the Nayland's demise. You leap, you fall, we see you crash between the barriers.
This is optional.
A brief time you joined us, you are one between the worlds.
Think about Zen, dude. He kind of has a cadence similar to the G-Man.
Communion of the vortessence and that other, a deeper mystery. No deeper than the void itself.
This is not that significant. We'll have to do Half-Life 1 on stream at some point. Interesting game. Huh, I felt like I didn't take much damage when I was in here last time. I wonder what is different. Well, so much for that healing. Got an achievement for going in there, that was cool. That's the way I just came. I mean, not that significant of a similarity to G-Man's speech pattern, as I originally judged it to be. Black Mesa, is it done though? I heard that they still hadn't finished Zen, right? Playing this game on you're not allowed to ever get hit mode. Yeah, no, the first Half-Life is still really good. It hasn't aged very well, but I would be down to play it. I've certainly played games that have aged more poorly than Half-Life 1. Zen isn't out yet. Let me see. We're at time in about 3 minutes. Let's see if I can get to another checkpoint here. Oh, it's a different interpretation, really. Spooked the shit out of me. I might be in an unwinnable situation here. Like, I'm not looking too hot on resources at the moment, and it doesn't look like there's any reasons to be had in this zone. I can try luring these guys out and jumping in my infinite ammo boat. No, I posted in Discord and I will not be able to do Vagrant Story today. Turns out the issue is actually with the HDMI pins on my PS3 and wasn't actually the splitter. So I probably need to buy a new PS3. Hopefully I can have it by next week. Yeah. I don't know if it's something I can repair. I can maybe see if there's a hardware repair area that could take the thing apart, just try to replace the HDMI port. There's healing in here. Bunch of stuff in here. Sweet. Full resources for next time. Fantastic. Full all ammo as well. Cool, and that puts us at time for Half-Life. So because we can't do Vagrant Story today, we'll be playing a little bit more La Mulana from 3 to 5, and the hope would be to make up Vagrant Story next week when I'm able to get a new PS3 and get all my data and stuff transferred over. Be back in a bit.